Hello, hello. Flip me. Flip me.
Here. Tell me. Here, hun.
The little tools.
There.
Yes. Then all the way over to the other side.
The bottom here.
Yes. Then flip the other
The
side.
far left one.
Yes. And then we wait for a minute. Hopefully everybody. Did you? Yeah, we're flipped right.
We should be. Did what you asked me to.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We're just sitting here, just waiting. Anybody who's on, you get to see us act goofy. Goofy, goofy.
Am I on the correct side of you?
Yes.
Somebody saying hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the Riff Raff Team event. My name is Michelle, and I am with Snow Fox Designs. Hey, everybody. Welcome. So, first of all, I am not going to create with these, but I thought they were fun. I know I should be daring, right, and try to create with them, but I'm not. So I am going to use this, need to take my glasses off, the snowflakes to start off with. I have a frog in my throat this morning for some reason. And I don't know why this is not working over here, so let me fix that really fast, just as a backup. There, now I can see y'all. Woohoo! Hi, James and Cindy and Tina and Sandy. Do you ever have those days when your fingers just don't want to work? Seems like that's the day for me today.
That's when you need a good assistant.
I don't think
You want me to find you one?
Ha ha. Funny, funny. He's only here to look pretty.
Oh, I failed at that.
So I have used these before, but what I am going to do is put them on the jar in front of me. And when you're doing it on a jar or glass, you do want to fuzz them pretty good because they can stick really easily to it and make it harder to pull off. And before I do put any stencils on any type of glass, I always wipe them down with alcohol. I feel that it cleans it off really well and it's not as sticky. Please wear those. Maybe my friend will wear those. With what I'm doing, I'm afraid they get stuck in all this stuff. So I'm going to take this lid off for right now. And put our little snowflake. Well, this is a big snowflake. I'm going to put this on here. So tell me, anybody can guess what I'm going to do? You do want to make sure all the bubbles are out. Of course, if for the snowflakes, if it's not, it could give it a little extra texture. Look, well, not texture, but a little extra something something. Design. So I'm just going to put, I think, one more over here.
Uh-oh.
What?
We got a little bubbly.
Okay, quiet from the peanut gallery. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, you can have that. So, I normally have used the Armor Etch, but this time I'm trying, because I like this one a little bit better, the Plaid Gallery Glass. So we are going to do some
Hello, Linda Bauer. How are you?
etching. For some reason, my comments aren't coming up on there. I don't know why. My phone's been acting. Live from the peanut gallery, right? So I'm glad I got it over here. That's what I like to do. I use for those that may be new at some of this, I use my iPad up in front of me. My phone, goofy, I have a laptop over off to the right of me here so I can see comments, and I don't know why they're not refreshing
They are
on
now.
here. My technical person
Your tech support
fixed it for me. So I'm just taking a little bit of this, and it's not white like the other. The first one I saw, I thought, uh-oh, something's wrong with it.
But it took a long time.
But
to
then
etch.
I went ahead and did it. Now, Kenny's saying that I thought it takes a long time to etch. Not really. I mean, the armor, this one, the armor etch, it says about 3 to 4 minutes. It does take a little longer on the one that I'm using today. However, you will see some magic.
Make sure you get it all. There you go.
Listen, can you hear the peanut gallery over here? He's giving me, I don't know if y'all can hear him, he's giving me instructions. So I'm just taking the brush and covering all the stencil surface. And you can tell because it looks, you can see the difference.
Yeah, I'm a great backseat driver.
Sandy, I've been, going through and I thought, okay, what am I going to do? Now I think I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to do that. Then, I'll see something throughout the week and I'm like, oh, that would be so cool. And finally I just said, you know what? Stop. Now I'm just going over this really quickly again because I want to make sure that I did cover everything. Welcome everybody.
Hi, Charlotte and Barb.
So now I'm putting this over here on the side because with this etching cream, you have to wait 15 minutes. Yes, you say 15 minutes? What are you going to do? Oh, we're going to sit here and watch the time tick away. No. By the power of crafting, ta-da! I used this stencil. It's called Mary Doodle Trees. And I etched it. So while we're doing that, and my assistant who likes to tell me all kinds of stuff but does not help by turning on the glue gun, we are going to decorate it. And can you guess the theme? Come on, anybody know the theme? Before I do anything else, let's see if anybody can guess what's going inside here. Hi, Linda. How are you?
Somebody said Halloween.
Halloween? No.
Tony.
I think we have some winners here. Yes. The Grinch is going to go in here.
It is a Grinch theme.
It is Grinch themed. And look it. I even have a Grinch hand. I met him out in the street and I said, dude, I need that hand. So I took it. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm making sure I have all my stuff here. Plus, I'm trying to get the heat gun to warm up since it didn't get turned on.
Laura's loving your Grinch tree.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if I miss saying hello to anybody, I'm sorry. Hello, welcome. Love y'all. Let's see if our heat gun is up and at 'em yet.
Not quite.
No. I really wanted to use the heat gun because if you wanted to interchange and pull it out and do a different Christmas theme, you could. All you'd have to do is heat some of the bottom up, then have the heat glue gun wax melt. But it is taking a minute here. So, y'all, I got most of this from Hobby Lobby's. Just so you know, including our Grinch fingers. So if y'all want any, that is not keeping up. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I have that because my phone is not wanting to work.
Well, if they're watching, I'm looking at your page.
All right. While that's still working,
Starbond Medium.
Yep. Let's get her rocking. See, and I'm okay with it staying Grinch themed because
Hi, Vicky.
I like the Grinch. Now, hopefully I don't glue myself, but we shall see. I'm going to stand up just for a second. I think I'm still going to have to get that glue gun. Come on, glue gun. Bad, bad helper. And then I do have, who knows who that is? We all know who he is, but who knows his dog's name? Anybody? Grinch is always the winner. Thank you. Glad you like the hat. I actually got the hat last year
He
from...
wants you to use the glue gun. I did say that, Sandy. Good.
Yes.
She's going to burn herself
He
4
wants
times.
me to burn him myself. It looks like it's starting to drip. Let's see if that's stuck. Not totally. See, sometimes little Mr. Starbond is not as good.
Where's your extra glue sticks if you need them?
I have my extra glue sticks. I really am prepared, guys. I really try. It's the helper. No. Can't blame it on the helper. He's only here to look pretty, like I said.
Yeah.
And I have a little sleigh. Are you, helper, keeping track of our timer?
I know what time we started.
So everybody can see when I wipe that off.
We're 5
This
minutes
might be in the way, so I'm going to move that so y'all can see.
Norma said you're always prepared.
Well, I thank you for that one. Y'all don't see the behind the scenes. Oh my. I don't know if y'all ever have some of the issues, but I'm like, oh. And when I'm planning projects, I need my brain, I think, to slow down because it's like, oh, I could do this or I could do that. No, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm like, okay. I need to chill.
Who can give a decent guess of what time she went to bed last night?
Well, if anybody was on my page, they would know. Now, I'm just randomly placing them in here because sometimes random is good.
Oh, Sandy, if you're talking 11 your time, that would be 2 our time, I think. If you're on Mountain Time, it's still not late enough.
Yeah, I was up kind of late. And I made a post because I couldn't go to sleep even when I went back into the bed, back in to go to bed. And I was like, okay, do I say good night or do I say good morning?
Thanks, James.
What are you thanking people for?
He just posted where you can see it all at.
Thank you, thank you. All right, stay there.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if those would stay too good because the balls are a little heavy, y'all. So I'm hoping the hot glue holds it in there.
If we go over 15 minutes, it won't matter, right?
15 minutes on the
Oh no,
magic.
not totally. But are we ready?
No.
Ah, he fell off. Oh no. Not a problem. Didn't do any damage. Woohoo.
But we're not going to show it. Never mind. Let's just say we're not going to show it in the dark like we did the other day.
I need to move Max. Max got buried. And Max needs to be front and center.
Do you know why the Grinch's dog's name is Max?
No, please tell us.
From what I can recall, it's the same reason that the Simpsons live in Springfield. Because that's the most common dog name. And everyone could relate.
So I am taking some fake snow as I make a little mess. And I'm going to go down in here. And I'm going to sprinkle some in here. And if it gets on, you know, it's a little in the sleigh or whatever, that's fine. Because that's what snow does anyway. And I don't care if it's on the tree or on the...
Oh, that might be right, Sandy. I do, once you mention that, I do recall that.
And y'all, since... I don't know if anybody has these little ladybugs or a version of it, but it's great for picking up all this stuff, including your glitter. I got mine off of Amazon, but I think somebody said they've gotten them at Michael's also. So here's that. Now, for a little more pizzazz, I'm going to just drop some lights in here.
The jars were actually from a yard sale, Tony.
This jar was not. This jar I actually got from Michael's. The other jar was from a yard sale. And we got 3 of the other style jars for like $5.
Yeah, it might have been less
This
than that.
one I think was around 10 or 14. And I didn't mind doing that because I'm going to, I love Grinch. Now you do see that, but look. Isn't that cool? Not done yet. I want to put Mr. Grinch hands up here. Where are we at on our time there,
We
sir?
started at 1:03 and it's 1:16. So we're about 13 minutes in.
Okay. These Grinch hands, I think, are really cool. First, I didn't see them, and then I went and I was walking back around, and I thought, oh, cool. You know, Kenny's actually got it easy because some of the littlest things make me happy.
I'm glad of that.
But I am gluing the hands on here. But I like the way that just throwing the lights in here, and Ken can even show it. Can y'all see the etching? Thank you. I love the Grinch. Even though he kind of started off a little, you know, grumpy, so to speak, he winds up being a pretty decent guy. Also, what I could do is I have these, and I could make like little snowballs in there if you thought we should add some snowballs. And then I want to put this little bow up here, just because it reminds me of the Grinch colors. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Tina Gisler said yes with the snowballs.
Yes, with the snowballs. Okay. Let's take him off. Now, if I try to open this and it goes flying everywhere, I'm going to be cleaning up little white balls forever.
We all know who will clean it up.
Oh no, they are starting to go. There must be an extra little hole here somewhere.
No, Tina said, no, I didn't, but that's okay.
Well, we have a few in there.
Don said the snowballs stick to her instead of anything else.
They seem to started to kind of get away from me there for a minute. Time.
Your time right now is 1:19.
So here is the Grinch one. And I'm going to move this lid. And move him over there so y'all can kind of sort of see him. Move our lid there.
You got plenty of time.
Pull
for
this
everything.
little dude up. I'm going to sit this down under here because I am taking some water. I always have distilled water around. Because if you need to mix a little into your chalk paste or anything. Thank you. And then I'm going to just soak this down. You have my little green towel there. I'm wiping it off, all the etching cream.
Your fuzzer?
My fuzzer. And what a perfect thing to have that color today. Flip it over the other side, please. So as you can see, the etching cream does nothing to your stencil. I know I didn't wipe that one off. I'm going to quickly go over this. I say quickly, but y'all know what I mean. Now, this is the jar that I got from the yard sale. And y'all, going to yard sales and thrift stores and that, you can find so much stuff for, you know, a lot of times a lot cheaper than you could in the store. And
I think it's just
if you love to repurpose, that's where you need to go. And then I do take the rubbing alcohol because I want to make sure I get all of this off there. And there's no real smearing. And rubbing alcohol seems to do the trick for me. Now, this one is a little bit simpler. Move my cup. Want to make this a little more elegant, shall you say?
Sandy says she needs our yard sales. I'm the yard sale finder, Sandy,
Gonna put that in there.
because I usually...
Now, I do have, sorry Ken, I do have a little snow that I can add to it. I could either do the blue or I can do the white iridescent. Any particular choice or no snow. Because while you're all thinking of that, I am going to add this bow to the top.
Now, I bet we can go to 5 or 6 yard sales any given weekend, and a lot of times it's neighborhood sales. So they'll have the whole neighborhood will be involved, and a lot of times it's just people trying to get rid of stuff.
Blue, both.
Blue or both? I get blue.
I got
for
a
Toby.
blue and I got white or both.
Yeah.
We could actually add we could do that.
Yeah, I kind of like the blue, but
I kind of
like the both.
I kind of like the both. So you all, coming up after me is my handy dandy peanut gallery Ken here.
Oh, this will be fun.
So guess what? Y'all don't even have to change the channel. You get to stay right here and see all the action. No moving.
Now, I actually use my assistant.
Now I'm going to set this back here because I know if I do not, it's going to wind up everywhere. Yes, a twofer. Thanks, Dawn. Thank you, Sandy. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Alright, now this acted like it was opening. It's got a little hole here, but do you think it wants to cooperate? No. But see, I like, you can get any kind of glass jar or container and do something like this with the etching cream and the etching cream of your choice. I just, myself personally, I do like the Armor Etch.
Thank you, Karen.
I do like this, but I do think the plaid gallery glass gives it a little darker look. Trying to get a little extra blue. So what do y'all think about that? Does it need more? I'll let you see it closer. More, or it's okay?
Oh, and the bargain we got on those candles was unbelievable.
Thanks,
too.
James. Oh, yes. The candles.
There's like 20 of them. Some red, some white. She had them in boxes. They look brand new. And,
Actually, they also came in different sizes.
and I
So
think
this is the smaller version of the white, and then I have these also.
I think it was like $3 for both boxes.
So y'all never know. You know, you could get one when you do the Happy Mail on my normal weekly lives, which I am on Monday. Well, we're on Monday through Sunday through Friday. We come on Saturday to do the drawings, and I'm on at 5 EST. But, so did we decide, do we need to add any more little bit of snow or anything?
I think it looks okay.
Can you send money to shop for you? You have to send me a list of what you're looking for. But yes, if there's something you're specifically looking for, I'd be more than happy to help you out.
I mean, you find what you find when you get there because you know how yard sales are.
Y'all, Kenny got this cup and he gave it to me. He actually gave it to work, and I said, this one I'm keeping. Please don't use for your drink and that. And it says, may you be proud of the work you do. May you be proud of the work. Of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. Did you get that from that stumbling on words? Let's try that again. May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. And I don't know about you, but sometimes we all get in that rut, and it's like, good one to have. Okay, so this is my projects. Let me pull Mr. Grinchy back out. Ta-da! So I am going to jump over after I get these out of the way, since he's jumping on. Just take a quick popcorn break, talk amongst yourselves.
And I am not doing the Grinch.
Now, Kenny, well, before I move so you don't get this all over you, let me close this up. I am finishing up a couple minutes early, but I am going to jump over and let Mr. Ken come on in. So thank y'all for joining me. Love y'all. Got to give you some more hearts. Let me see. Is this... No, this is the one for the balloons, I think. Yes, yay! And here comes Ken. Well, maybe.
Ooh. Hello, everybody. So, this is the way I'm going to craft today. So, I hope everybody's having a great day. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. So, I have 30 minutes, and I'm obviously not going to craft in this, but I thought I would follow up with Michelle's Grinch with a Grinch mask. But what I'm going to do today is really simple, because I couldn't come up with anything that was difficult. Hand me my...
Ribbons?
No, my piece of my
It's all
thing
there.
I'm using.
It's all there.
Oh, you
By the magic of a
ruined-
handy dandy
ruined
helper,
my
it's all
surprise.
there.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, I am going to do nothing but stencil onto a piece of plastic. And I've got some stencils I like. And so I'm going to start with, my assistant's going to help me here so I remember which ones go where. Again, my name's Ken. I'm with Snow Fox Designs with my wife Michelle. She's the designer. I'm the, I won't say comic relief, but I'm the sometimes helper, sometimes person that gets in the way. So I just found 4 stencils that I liked real well. And 1 rub-on, or 2 rub-ons and 1 stencil. So I'm just going to put them on a piece of plastic.
Quick question.
And go from
Where
there.
did you put all the snowflakes?
They are up there on the, or maybe on the other side of this. Yeah, they're on the other side of the of that.
Oh, good gravy. Good thing I have another
Yeah,
one.
okay, you take
Y'all want to
that.
see what happened? I asked him, I said, what happened to all the stencils that I used?
So,
What not to do?
so what I'm going to do is put a few rub-ons here. I thought this bluebird was so pretty that I wanted to use it somewhere, and I loved this Santa. Some of the older Santas I liked, but unfortunately we have not got our new rub-ons yet from Magnolia. They're still lost in the mail somewhere. So I guess I'm going to start with this one, and you're going to...
Oh, I think we've talked about that one before. It's not by any way, shape, or form Magnolia's
No.
shipping problem. It is the mail service or UPS.
So,
And it never fails. Every time I file a little, email sending them, where is it? Then it says, guess what? It's
Ew.
going to be here in a day or
I
two.
took that off, and now I don't recall where this is going to lay at, hon.
Right in between there.
How far down, though? I guess I'm
Right
going
where
to guess.
that line is.
Okay. So I'm just going to try to center them all. Once it's there, so I'm stuck. I think I'm going to put them all on first. What do you think before I take
Charlotte
them
wants to know how you're feeling, Ken.
Actually, Charlotte, yesterday was not my best day, but I'm not miserable. So from the stories I've heard regarding kidney stones, I think I've been fairly lucky. The whole hospital visit was a fiasco, but we don't need to get into all that. And so I probably will not frequent that hospital again just because. And the lady from the hospital called me to see how I was doing and to get an update. And I don't think she realized what she was going to hear. I think I kind of surprised her. But yeah, I was very disappointed, especially more so disappointed in the recovery room. There really was none, to be honest. But here
So-
or there.
Tell them what you're doing.
So I'm putting 2 rub-ons on down here at the bottom. I think I might have messed something up here on this one, but we'll see. And like I said, I'm just doing a piece of plexiglass, and I'm going to put some rub-ons on here and see what they look like because I like them. So, and then we'll go from there. Should I take these off before I do the other part?
Probably.
Yeah, I think I should. So,
I mean,
now,
it's up to you, really.
right now, that's what I have. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the rub-ons off because they don't need to be dried or anything. The actually painter's tape was just what we put on this morning or last night, just to make sure that I'm going to do this kind of slow.
Why are you doing it slow?
I want to make sure I didn't lose
Stop.
it. Yeah, that's why. There's some-
Why? But why?
Oh, I'm doing it slow, so if areas didn't push down as well, I can lay it back down and go back over it with my handy dandy spatula. I don't know what it is. With my, it looks like something I would use to put drywall on the wall, but a smaller version.
Charlotte says looking good.
Okay, thank you, Charlotte. Alright, so I've got my bird on there. I'm surprised with that. I got something tickling me on the back of my ear. Oh! Alright, so now I'm gonna hit Santa one more time here.
It's easier if you kind of rub it back and forth.
This way?
No, kind of like this.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, Joan. How are you?
I hope y'all realize I do have a better plan than just putting 4 things on a piece of plexiglass, but I'm not going to share that whole plan yet. Oh, that looks good. So we're going to take this off as my markers because it was center markers. Now this is where I'm at this point, and the stencils I used were what, Michelle? One was Blue Something Christmas. Let me see here. She said you better know because you know that James will ask
Blue
you.
Hues of Christmas.
Blue Hues of Christmas
and
is
Christmas
the first,
Charm.
and Christmas Charm is this one. So then I'm going to take this, which is
Right there.
Merry Doodle Trees. Okay. I'm not using the trees though. I'm just using the Merry Christmas words off of this. So getting this open will be my chore right now. Well, I'm opening from the wrong end. So
We are doing fine. Thanks for asking,
who was asking?
Joan.
Hi, Joan.
Who's talking next?
Oh yeah, following me next is Joan Chalk and Ink.
With Joan.
With Joan. Yeah, let's see here. Jones with Chalk and Ink. There we go. So, give this back to you. So I'm going to take just the words off of this Merry Christmas and put this on the top. Now, lining this up is going to be the chore of this piece. And that's where my handy dandy assistant is going to help me because I do have little marks on here where I need to lie it down.
Kind of in the mix of something right at the moment.
Okay. So let's get this off.
Love that frame. Those rub-ons are awesome. Great teamwork. Yes, I love the rub-ons. At first, I personally was a little intimidated by them. I thought, I don't know about that. So I watched a couple people, and I thought, okay, maybe they're not as intimidating as I think.
Am I going to take this all the way off or just part of the way?
I think it would be easier for you.
To take it all the way off?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take this all the way off and sit this down here. Now help me lining this up real quick. The mark there goes to where? Trying to remember. That
Goes in the middle.
I'm not good at lining this here. I think the Y goes on the one dot. This part of the Y goes on one, I thought.
Hold your board.
I hold my board.
You didn't fuzz this, did you?
Oh, I did not fuzz that. Oh.
Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz.
Fuzz, fuzz. That's bad. I didn't use the fuzzer.
Fuzz it.
That could be ugly. Okay, I'm fuzzing this. And I know that all of a sudden I feel like I'm going slow, so I don't want to get stuck on time. Because I know I'm not the speediest crafter around. Okay, now let's line this up here for me. Okay, you want to try that again, hon?
Hold this. Hold this up,
Okay.
and then watch where you're putting that.
Which one are you lining up?
I'll
The
do
Christmas
this,
or the Merry?
The Merry. I'll do this one, and you can do the next one.
Because you're not going straight across.
That should be close.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Don't.
chalk this with using red. Okay. There's my little chalker thingamajabber. Get me one of these. So I decided to use just a traditional red. And Sandy, what I'm going to use after this is another item we found at a yard sale. So I'm sorry. Send me money. I'll give you my Venmo account.
Just watch what you're doing, because some of them have the extra words on the bottom.
Look like it's all covered to you. What do you think?
I'd scrape some of the excess off.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Feels easier. Now you know you're not going to get off that easy.
Yeah.
What? The Christmas. You're going to have to line up again for me.
I'm just estimating.
Good enough. It's a good estimate, I think.
Okay, now you're gonna have to. Well, I'll hold it for you.
Okay.
You might need to see if that's down all the way.
I'm not using the Happy New Year words on here, just the Merry Christmas.
Hi, Andrew.
Because
Welcome.
This is Deck the Halls. Hi, Andrew.
You just have to take it smoothly across, remember? Yeah.
I don't know why we have fighter jets flying over top of us outside, but you can hear them. So I hope they're not coming to get us for some
You
reason.
have it.
Looks like it. Looks like it's done to me.
Uh-oh. It fell. Now, it's going to be a little more vintagey look. You forgot the C there.
Okay, that's okay.
You can take the heat gun and lightly dry it.
Okay.
Don't get too close because you don't want to melt it.
will do. Throw that away.
Did y'all see that? He just threw that. He just threw that on the floor.
Oh, I got 15 minutes. That's plenty of
It should be fine.
time. Okay.
Usually doesn't take long.
So now
I'm going to take this frame that we got 2 of these at a yard sale, and I want to say they were $1 each, or maybe 2 for $1. I don't recall. Weren't these at a yard sale, Michelle?
Yep.
And I'm going to put the frame, if I measured correctly, right here. I'm going to cover up a little bit of Santa. Does that look about right? Does that look about right to you?
Reckon.
Before I glue it. Okay. So put some glue on. And I'm not using Star
Hi,
Bond
Deb.
because one of the reasons is
He thought he was chalking on the tacky towel.
okay, that looks about right there. So I did not use Star Bond because I don't want to glue myself. Or I wanted to burn myself with the heat gun. Just for Sandy.
I mean, like you were saying, use the heat gun so I would.
Yeah. On one of my lives with Michelle, I had 6 burns. It got to be a joke of where I was getting up to, and a couple of them I hid pretty well because they actually.
As anybody who crafts knows, getting a heat gun burn is not fun.
Yeah. I think Michelle was setting me up though. Don't know how. Do you think I put too much glue on there?
Let's see. B says this is looking amazing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, C3 Cottage. I'm not sure what your name is. If you don't mind letting us know.
Should I put
Please.
that down on
But
this?
thank you. She said that's
Okay,
beautiful.
I want to move the fuzzer out of the way. Alright. So I'm going to put this down on here. It's easier than doing it backwards, I think.
Well, let me move this so it's not in the way so they can
I'm just-
see you.
Just wanting to see the edges. I don't have the best eyes in the world sometimes.
I would have flipped it the other way and did it. Then you could have put it on top. You know what I'm saying? Turn that. Put it down and then put this.
I didn't
That
think I
way.
could see as well where it was laying. No, I don't
Well,
know.
you can see the.
I didn't feel like
Just look at your. Yeah.
See? It's going to come up. The C is not going to show it all. The other way, I think. The M and C are covered. Oh, they're not. Not really. All right.
He's not done yet.
Of course not. So that's where we're at right now. So my original thought I was going to do a window this way and make it look like you were looking out a window, but then that didn't work as well as I thought it was going to be when I tried. So
Hi, Lou. Welcome.
okay, so how are we doing these
Hi,
pieces?
Beverly.
Just going to do these in the middle like this. You know I'm asking you.
You were doing 2 and 2 across. You're gonna have to do it across. Yeah. That way it's safer too, so that you're not burning your fingers. But did you just take two and lump them together?
Yeah.
Well, you kind of wanted to spread it out a little, dear. You might have to add a little more glue because I don't think that's going to stay. James said he's loving this project.
Okay.
My phone is not wanting to keep up with
Now
comments.
this
Lou
is.
says gorgeous. Beverly says this looks great.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Sandy, if you're watching.
Awesome job.
It worked.
What, getting me burned?
Getting me burned.
Yeah, I burned myself too. Hey, it happens in crafting, just saying. I think most of us is either burned ourselves with the glue gun or got ourselves stuck with the Star Bond.
Yeah. I took skin off with the Star Bond. I didn't like that stuff. I think I might need another glue stick. Maybe I should have put one on at a time. What do you think?
Move it more.
When you say move it more?
You're probably going to need a little, you're going to have to kind of hold that there so it'll stay down a little.
Yeah. Now squirt some.
Yeah,
glue
now
on there.
take some glue stick.
Give me a little bit more. I don't mind the torture.
Barb says, love this idea. Great job.
Thanks,
Kathy
Barb.
says, howdy y'all, looks amazing. Vicky says, or stick yourself with a needle. Yes. Hello, everybody.
Okay, now we got in the middle. I'm looking at time here. I got 10 minutes. What am I going to do for 10? Oh, we still got snow to put on. Never mind. I'm going to put this in the middle, right? Put this right here. That was our plan?
You're probably going to need more glue. Just saying.
It looked like it was going to stick when I just laid it
Yeah,
there for a second.
But the branches kind of took it over.
Okay.
Yeah, I've stuck myself several times with the needle before doing certain projects.
Why is that not staying? It's staying down like I want it to. Nope, came right up with my finger.
I think you pushed it off.
Yeah.
Just add a little more. Just lightly hold. It doesn't need a ton of force. Just leave it.
Right.
Because you'll shift it again.
So, right now,
Show 'em.
if it
Yeah.
stays on, this is where we're at right now. And now I'm going to add some of this handy dandy
Having no
snow.
fingerprints are my jam. I am always burning myself. Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, whatever you do, when he started wanting to do some crafting projects, I said, whatever you do, be careful on the glue gun because it is hot. And yeah, I think I burnt every single finger.
Okay, so
At least twice.
what did I use to put this on with?
Do a little stir stick.
A little stir stick right here. Now you said it goes on really thick.
Stir it up a little bit. It depends on how much you're putting on. I mean, what
I'm
you're
putting on a
looking
lot.
for.
A lot of snow.
I'll hold this for you so you can kind of do it and they can kind of see what you're doing.
Alright, so, question. Is it put on lightly and then moved around, or?
Vicky says love it. Lou says I even have the finger protectors. You know what I do too, and I always forget to put them on.
I'm going to put a little bit of this on the plexiglass too, right? That's my plan.
You might want to use your finger for the plexiglass.
I don't know how this is working here. I think I'm just
Yeah, I bought some because I think I had a friend give me some, and unfortunately I have kind of fat fingers, so the pink ones did not fit.
I think most
But
of this is gonna
another
be my
friend
finger, guys.
who doesn't even do crafting but uses them for when we strip our dogs, she gave them to me, and I don't know where she got them at, but they were a lot bigger, so they work a lot nicer for me. but I forget to put them on.
I don't know why,
Sometimes.
but forget the stick. I think my finger's doing better. So, what the hey? I use my finger. Vanna, what do you think this looks like? More?
I'd probably put a little more in there.
Okay.
You can clump it in a little more.
Or I can drop it.
No, don't drop it. Oh, you mean drop the snow on there? Okay.
No, that's not what I meant, but okay. I I'm okay that it goes.
Anybody who wants to get any snow techs, I know you can get it at Hobby Lobby's or Michael's, but I would suggest if you're thinking about using it for your Christmas projects to go and get it
What do you
now
think about that?
because it usually,
Yeah, okay.
it usually goes fast
Go to
because
the other side.
the closer it gets, people are using it for all kinds of things.
I'm down to 6 minutes here, but I'm almost done. I'm getting close. Quit moving it around on me.
I can hold that.
For some reason, I've never thought of the Bluebird like this as being a Christmassy thing until I saw these stencils, and I thought I kind of like that. I think I just like the stencil a lot, so I immediately said I wanted to use that one. And like I think I said earlier, I kind of wanted to do it like you were looking out a window, but at that point I couldn't figure out really to make it look that realistic. So I kind of gave up on that idea. Okay. Put some up here.
If y'all missed it when Ken hopped on, he was actually the Grinch. In the face, anyway.
And I'm kind of purposely pushing a little bit of this on the
Show 'em
window.
what you're doing.
Just so it looks like it's just kind of a frosted looking window, I guess, a little bit. I'm just trying to make the window look a little frosted like the outside.
Cindy
snow.
said, "Hello, Ken." And your daughter Amanda said, "I'm here."
Hi, Amanda.
Amanda, go back. Well, if you go back, you're going to see both of us. But when your dad hopped on,
I
he
had my Grinch hat on.
was wearing the Grinch.
So I've got two family members that have been on today, or is on today anyway. My cousin
Linda.
Linda Bauer, that lives in Kansas City.
And she just said hello to Amanda.
Yeah, and my daughter.
Love the pig behind me. Thank you, thank you.
And my daughter Amanda, who lives in Tulsa, should take us that way somehow to visit some of the people in that area. We just haven't had that opportunity yet, but we will. Anyway, I think I've got pretty much, unless you see something I'm missing out on here.
You got 3 minutes. And don't forget to announce Joe.
Okay. So I think I'm done, guys. What do y'all think? Anything else you think should be added to that? Don't forget that Joan with Chalk and Ink with Joan follows me in just a couple of minutes. I'll post a picture of this up on the site, but this is what I've done for today. I am ending maybe a minute early, but I could
2 minutes early.
I can
Talk
I
for
can
2
waste a
minutes.
minute easily. I could put a little more snow on it too, because I saw a spot I want to add a little bit of snow.
I would put some up in here, maybe.
That's what I thought.
That's what you were thinking?
Yep.
Great minds. I knew I had my friend around for a reason.
Put some snow up in here, up in the holly.
So we both thank you all for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Amanda said love it. Charlotte says looks good. Brenda says pretty. And Karen says love the window.
Thanks, Karen. So that's where we're at right now. Don't forget to join Joan in just a couple minutes. Stay on. Always share. And remember, Snow Fox Designs with Michelle is on every day except Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern, live.
And if you want to see everybody, just join the group Sharing is Caring - create the and symbol and share, and you can see everybody. You just have to refresh the page after somebody gets off, and the next person will be on. So thank you all for joining us.
Thanks, everybody. We'll do that. Maybe.
Could be because your
Try to
fingers
do
are
that. There's the hearts. And we'll
Bye,
try to do
everyone.
that.
Have a
Bye.
good rest of the day. Thank you.